to the NS-16 flight. Yes, with Jeff Bezos. I'm trying 50 million things at this point. Okay, that should be better. I'll just pause that. Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome to the NS-16 flight with Jeff Bezos and Mark Bezos and Wally Funk and Oliver Daemon. Almost forgot all the people. That's okay. So, I'm actually gonna switch over to this view because it looks cleaner. Yeah. So, this is the first crewed flight for Blue Origin, as you may know. And we are currently at T-minus 21 minutes. I'm gonna try to ping everyone again in Discord because last time it didn't work. So I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. That's why I'm not talking. Because I'm feeling super sick. So, well, we have a viewer. I just saw that now. T-minus 20 right there. Just hit T-minus 20. Looks like the crew is being situated inside their spacecraft. We have someone waving there. The booster for this mission is the core of NS-4, and it will be returning to the landing pad at their launch site, or at their complex. There's that one Blue Origin reporter that always... Oh wait, you guys can't see the countdown clock. I just realized that. I'm smart. Okay, well, I'll just put it in studio mode. Don't worry, guys. I have a solution. Believe me, I always have solutions. Well, kind of, because I was gonna do something. When. Oh no, it doesn't do it. Never mind. Alright, it'll just look kind of weird, but that's better. I'm also gonna upgrade this a little bit. There we go. Alright, that looks better. So now, we just wait for the launch and landing of hopefully a successful crewed mission. My throat is bad right now. Actually, I'm not gonna drink that. Alright, I should probably check live chat just in case. Okay, good. We have no viewers at the moment, which is kind of nice for me. That way I don't have to be monitoring live chat. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear me right now, but it sounds like I'm dying. I'm gonna check NASA spaceflight's stream, because they're pretty good with... Alright, yeah. It's just... Wait, I'm really behind. I just now realized that. Yeah, I'm really behind. That should be a little bit better. Yeah, that's about 20 seconds behind what mine is showing. Okay, so NASA space flights is the same. I'm just gonna check my stream for live chat. There we go. Alrighty. So it's about 40 seconds behind. Oh, there's Blue Origin workers. I think that's Blue Origin workers, or maybe just random people. I think. Oh, we're in hold once again. Here, let me go out of studio mode. Boom. Easy. Man, I don't like holds. Oh, that was a weird transition. I didn't really like that. Oh, that's Oliver Daemon. I should probably be listening to it about now. I'll turn it on. He will be the youngest person to fly into space.
Down and I get out of the vehicle, I think I'll be just speechless.
Now, Oliver also has his pilot's license and will be studying physics in college. And in just a bit, he'll officially be an astronaut. But, Gary, did you talk to Oliver?
They're still in the hold at the moment.
Did you start recruiting? Did you get on that? What are you doing sitting here? Come on, man. We were like, that guy not only can study physics, but also innovate.
Oh, someone's watching. Just now realized.
For Oliver in the years to come, but I can tell you what is in store for him in the next couple of minutes here. He is going to go to space, over the Kármán line, up 100 kilometers up the internationally recognized line in space, and he is going to come back. I cannot believe that. Now, we are at T-minus 15 minutes to go until launch. We are in a brief hold here, and while we're in a hold, why don't we turn it over to New Shepard and watch the rocket as she gets ready to take these 4 astronauts to space.
To New Glenn. Oh, wait. That's nothing. I mean, New Shepard. My bad. Because New Glenn is the slowest rocket of all. Then it's SLS. SLS is just... Especially for being like a government-owned... It's kind of bad, but whatever. It's all good. Not really. Okay, I don't like this hold. It's way too long. Isn't there another hold at T-4 that lasts for like 40 minutes? I think that's what happens. Also, hello to the person that's actually watching the stream. crew members just standing up, or multiple crew members. They gotta clear the pad. That shouldn't take too long, though. Okay, they have not smooth transitions, I do have to say.
Thank you again, everybody, for joining us live from West Texas. We are here at T-minus 15 minutes to go until launch. We are in a brief hold. We've got our astronauts that are loaded into the capsule. You saw there just a moment ago, we had Oliver Daemon on the left, in the left window. To the right of the hatch is our founder, Jeff Bezos. Coming around him is Mark Bezos, and on the opposite side of the capsule is Wally Funk. And again, we're just here in a brief hold, but while we have a moment, let's throw it back to the pad and catch out some of those shots of our astronauts as they get ready for their flight to space and back this morning.
So on the left there, you can barely see the face of Oliver Daemon. And then on the right window is Jeff Bezos, but you can't see him though. Kind of sad. Oh, hello, Starship STBS fans. Let's go. H. I know what you meant by that, so don't worry. I think I can actually, if I do this correctly. Yes. Bop. There's live chat. Hi. I'll also announce that we're in a brief hold. Get rid of the pin message. Unpin message. Because there's a poll. And it's subscriber only chat, by the way.
Thank you again, everybody, for joining us live from West
I guess I
Texas
should note
for
that.
New Shepard's first human flight. We are at T-minus 15
I was taking a
minutes. We
bath
are
when
in
I'm
a
not.
brief hold here.
That's fair,
By the
that's fair.
way, I mean, Gary,
Blue Origin has a lot of holds, so I knew that it wouldn't be exactly at 6
this rocket
or 8,
months and
or
months
depending
designing
on where you
mission.
live.
And if we need to take a couple of minutes more to make sure that the team is aligned, that we're all set and sorted, that our astronauts
So I didn't actually start streaming until T-minus 20, but still, or T-minus 30, one of them. Still, we're in a hold, so.
When you're in mission control, what is happening right now?
There's really two kinds of holds. There might be a hold while they investigate an anomaly, and very often that is not the case.
They're talking about hold, so I'm going to listen in.
Holds just to catch up with the timeline. The thing about New Shepard that's distinct that from several
Oh, last thing before I mute myself. You can see there that the bridge just kind of, retracted a little bit. So I'm gonna mute myself and listen.
To pause and hold if there's any reason to, if there's a sensor reading that you want to investigate or you just want to catch up in time. So that's why we tend to take these holds. Otherwise, we bias to launching as soon as possible so we don't otherwise have a lot of buffer in the normal count.
Absolutely. So again, well, actually, now I understand. The hold is lifted.
Yeah.
So it sounds like that we have gotten the timelines all aligned. Our teams are all sorted.
Oh, wait, we have unhold, or whatever you call it. I don't know what you call it. But we are out of hold. Jeff, who is going to space. So, we have Jeff Bezos, the owner of the company. He actually stepped down from Amazon a few weeks ago, fun fact. So Jeff Bezos, and then his brother Mark Bezos. Sorry, I don't know if you heard that. So his brother Mark Bezos. Who else? Wally Funk, who was on, or she was not on. she was an astronaut, or being trained
Everybody, we are at T-minus 14
astronaut.
minutes and 5
You can
seconds
research
to
her. It's the
go.
Mercury
We're
Redstone
still on
13.
here.
It's pretty interesting.
Got goosebumps
And
going
then
already
Oliver
as the
Daemon, who was
adrenaline
supposed to be on the
flowing
NS-17 flight.
as the clock ticks down. And while our astronauts are
The $28 million auction winner is not on this flight because they had to reschedule. So, just gonna make sure we're still. Just gonna make sure we're still.
Having that kind of an experience makes you feel smaller. You really do come back with a sense that the Earth is a closed environment. Everything we have here to eat, breathe, drink, it's all traveling together.
And looking at the blackness of space and looking at the surface of the Earth and seeing that almost nothing separates those two. All of humankind is on this one small rock, protected by this thin, fragile little layer of air.
It makes you realize that the planet is, in fact, a giant spaceship traveling through space that's home to 7 billion of us. And I think every astronaut who goes to space is changed by it in some way.
They've actually documented a change in core values in almost all astronauts from before the flight to after the flight. And as millions and millions of people begin to get this experience, I think the knowledge on Earth and a different understanding about our planet will gradually occur. The experience of something that changes who you are on the inside, it's very powerful. It's so memorable and so unique that people walk away speechless.
incredible stuff. I hope one day I get to experience that, and I know obviously the 4 people that are on top
Sorry,
of that rocket
forgot
are
to say.
about to do that. Gary,
forgot
do
to
you want to
unmute.
talk to us a little bit about
Hello.
today's, flight profile, how they're getting
That's
up
the
to space
profile-
over the
flight
Cumberland and
profile.
back home down here to West Texas?
Absolutely. So T-0 is the time that we...
Actually, Gary, if you don't mind standing by, I understand that we are ready for our go, no-go poll.
This is the flight director. New Shepard is go for launch. Booster, commence similar count. Wilco flight.
I don't know if you could hear that, but that was the go poll, and it was go. So we're go for launch.
Enabling onboard power.
If you think about it,
All right, thank you everybody for joining us.
this
again.
is
Sorry about that. We got so
This
caught
is
up
the
in
most
in
valuable
flight
payload
profile and
that will ever be on a rocket.
the perspectives from
Actually, no, I
past
shouldn't say that.
astronauts. We just
That
got
has
to
been
the
on a
tail
rocket.
end there of the go no go poll, but I'm hearing that we're looking good for flight today. So let's get back into that flight profile, Gary, that you were telling us about here. Again, how are they getting up to space, over the Kármán line, the internationally recognized line of space, and then back down here to Earth in West Texas?
Okay, so T-0 is actually not the point of liftoff. It's when we send the command to start the engine. It lifts off about 7 seconds later. It will ascend for about 2.5 minutes.
which drains the
and then
fuel,
shut off
which
the
doesn't make
engine.
sense,
It goes to
but
what we
whatever.
call MECO, main engine cutoff. About 20 seconds after that, the capsule will separate. And
Maybe you
that's
could
when
get
the
to
fasten seatbelt,
maybe you
light
could get to
on the
orbit with
panel
those extra 7 seconds.
turn off, and they'll be able to float around the capsule for 3 to 4 minutes. During that time,
Oh, sorry.
both vehicles are still
That
ascending.
camera
They'll
just
ascend above
completely
100
lagged
kilometers.
out.
The Kármán line today,
Oh, I hit
we're headed
the
for
camera.
about
It's
105,
fine.
106 kilometers, and then start their descent. The capsule, the booster will actually re-enter first. It's more aerodynamic. Before it hits the atmosphere, it deploys wedge fins on top to stabilize it, and then uses those aft fins to steer back over the pad. Just over the pad, about 20,000 feet above, it deploys drag brakes to slow itself down, and then restarts its engines just seconds before hitting the ground to slow itself down to a soft landing. The landing legs will come out just seconds before landing. It might do one or two maneuvers to make sure that it's over that pad, and then it will touch down softly. Meanwhile, the capsule will continue its flight. The astronauts will strap back in before hitting the atmosphere, get back in their seats. There'll be thrusters that will stabilize the capsule just to prevent it from rocking too much, and then parachutes will deploy about 10,000 feet above the ground. First, drogues will fire, and those will extract the mains. And then finally, a landing will occur on a cushion of air, which will fire just about 6 feet off the ground.
Fantastic, and you know, we've mentioned this before on
That's 6 feet off the ground. That, ew, that is real close.
And so when we have that air cushion that fires, it really kicks.
That's literally at the last possible second. It's literally like half a second before they touch.
Landing. And
That's pretty cool.
We confirmed we are go for launch for first human flight on New Shepard. My goodness, I mean, you've been waiting for this day for 17 years since you joined Blue Origin. What are you feeling right now, Gary?
It's still hard to believe that it's actually here. I don't know if it's set in yet, but the main thing I'm feeling is I'm thinking about the entire team, past and present, the hundreds and hundreds of people that have worked on the New Shepard program, and what this must mean to them.
Absolutely. It's you know, we talked about the team here. It's a lean and mean team, obviously, but each one of those people has contributed so much to this program. It's again, a special shout out to all of our Blue Origin team members watching around the world. Now, for the others that are watching around the world, if you want to experience space flight for yourself, if you want to do what Jeff and Mark and Wally and Oliver are doing today, and you're serious about it, send us an email at astronauts@blueorigin.com. We're open for ticket sales to send you all to space. What just an incredible, incredible day. And you know, we're so lucky to have this particular crew on board today, Gary. And I feel like, you know, not only do we have this beautiful story about the Bezos brothers that are going up, and Wally and Oliver, soon to be the oldest and the youngest astronauts who have ever flown into space. Oliver, that's representing our international friends out there, taking the Dutch flag to space, you know. And then again, Wally, who has been thinking about going to space, well, her entire life, but certainly since the 1960s, and she was part of that program that got canceled, and she just kept fighting until recently we said, hey, Wally, why don't you join us for this first crew? And I can only imagine our future customers that are going to go on.
I once again hit my leg on my desk. That kind of hurt.
To that, as we mentioned, we're going to have 2
Rephrase.
flights
That really hurt.
for a total of 3, and again, many more to come in the future. And that is just fantastic. And I can imagine, again, as you were building the system, Gary, as you were thinking about, okay, this is not just a 1 or 2 flight, you know, operation with New Shepard. You've built it for.
Sorry, I didn't see the live chat.
Built it to continue indefinitely.
T-minus 5 minutes. Drinking like an AS.
We hope to be into the thousands.
Can you actually hear me
And just think about
drinking?
that,
Wait,
right?
hold
There's
on.
only been about 560, 570 people that have ever been over the Kármán line, up 100 kilometers up over the internationally recognized line of space. And today we're going to add 4 more to that list, which is so cool.
Yes, and someday in the near future, we will be over 570 just on the New Shepard program.
Can you imagine? Are you going to go up?
Absolutely.
You going to go up with me?
You can hear me. This mic is too good.
Awesome. Okay, we are T-minus 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go.
All right, 4 minutes 20 seconds. Here we go.
Let's check out New Shepard on the pad here. We are awaiting The rocket is going to go into some last-minute checks on the vehicle. At T-minus 2 minutes is when the vehicle, we throw the show over to her. It's all on her. It's an autonomous vehicle. But Gary, do you want to talk to us about
4
some
minutes.
of those last-minute checks?
We are not in a hold at 4 minutes.
And that we're going to see, especially on
No hold
Right,
at
so
4
as you
minutes,
mentioned,
guys.
The last 2 minutes are auto sequence, and that is executed entirely by the vehicle itself through an automated checklist. You'll see a couple of things. There will be things that you don't see, such as sensor checks, pressure checks on the
Get your
tanks,
popcorn, guys. It's
radio
time to start
checks,
the stream.
all hundreds
Or
and
time to
hundreds
start
of different
the
checks
rock.
will be stepped through in this
You know what?
checklist. But what you will see is
We'll
the
start the
hydraulic
stream.
system spooling up,
Yeah.
which will wiggle the engine gimbal as well as the aft fins. They're not only wiggling those surfaces, but they're making sure that there's no stiction and they travel smoothly.
Fantastic, and again, we are waiting to see that. You'll be able to see, as Gary said, you don't get to see all of those last-minute checks, but we certainly get to see the aft fins. As Gary mentioned, those are the fins at the base of the vehicle. There are 4 of those. Obviously, they help direct the rocket both up and down. And then the engine will gimbal. That is our BE-3 engine, the Blue Engine 3, 110,000 pounds of thrust, liquid oxygen
Jeff,
and liquid hydrogen.
where are my engines?
For the propellants in the engine.
Okay, that's actually a
It's,
really cool
not
drone
only
shot.
A powerful and also throttleable engine. The throttle. I'll talk about the throttleability just here first.
I'll stop
We
making
throttle
jokes.
The engine back as it comes back to land.
This is
And then
actually real.
it's a
Like,
soft landing, because as it
people
comes
are going
in,
to space.
of course it's not filled
I
with
should
all
not
the
make
propellant,
jokes.
that it had all
But it's
the way
also Blue
back
Origin,
up.
so I can make jokes.
Throttle it back,
What?
kind of like an airplane. It comes in for a nice, soft landing, and what a trip to space and back. Again, this vehicle, we've had 15 successful flights on. Again, we're looking forward to this 16th one. Of course, a very special one with people on board today. I just T-minus 2 minutes. There we go.
Oh,
Just retracting.
The bridge is retracting. There's Oliver on the left, Jeff Bezos on the right.
bridge is
We are about to go to
retracting.
space, everybody.
Wow. That was
We're in
cool.
auto sequence.
It is in auto sequence, so auto sequence for Blue Origin is basically T-minus 1 minute. Startup for SpaceX. I'm also gonna... Oh, no, it doesn't do it. Okay. It's all good. Never mind. Forget what I said. Here we go, guys.
Ariane, when that engine gimbal checks
That
the
rocket
bridge
shape
and
is like
the
a...
swings, they should actually be able to feel it.
Yep. It's
in
baby.
the cabin, because it'll sway the stack back and
Don't make those type of jokes anymore.
Aft fin checks.
Yes. Yes, I know what it looks like, but... Just don't make... Oh, 60 seconds. Here we go.
Engine gimbal check just peeking out at the base of the rocket.
Don't make those jokes. I mean, you can talk about the rocket. That's good. But don't make the inappropriate jokes.
All right, here we go, everybody.
40
Thousands of
seconds.
people contributed years to this historic moment. Ladies and gentlemen,
Blue Origin
it's
trying
time
to
for Blue Origin's first
trying to
ever
make
flight.
shameless plugs.
Godspeed
What?
first crew of New Shepard.
It's gonna
Let's
be the
light
launch.
this candle.
29/12/45 is gonna be the launch. For me, it's just 20. Well, yeah, that would make sense. All right,
T-minus 16, guidance internal.
15. Here we go.
T-minus
10, 9,
8,
8,
7,
7, 6,
5,
5, 4,
Command engine
3,
start.
2,
1.
1. Ignition. No stopping.
We have liftoff.
All right, liftoff. There we go.
Shepard cleared the tower.
And New Shepard has cleared the tower on her way to space with our first human crew. Go,
Wow.
Jeff, go, Mark, go, Wally, go, Oliver. You are going to space.
Wow. Wow. T plus 30.
5,000 feet.
10,000 feet. That's about
Oh
2
my
miles.
goodness, listen to the roar of the
max Q.
Max Q is confirmed.
T+1.
Beautiful burn on that BE3 engine. Liquid hydrogen.
I know that's a pretty heavy G right
liquid
there.
oxygen as the propellant. It's a
Wow.
nice, not just clean in terms of beautifully
Well, they just
performing,
passed
but
through max
what
Q,
comes
so
out
that's
of it is
probably
steam, right?
if the launch abort
Whew.
sequence would have gone off, that's probably where it would have gone.
See
So we're
the
basically
glow
past it.
of the engine underneath the rocket just under our shoulders, and to know that we've got a crew that is going to space, it just feels different, doesn't
Wow.
it, Gary?
It is totally different.
Good job, Blue Origin.
All right, you can follow along, of course, the speedometer in the bottom left, the altimeter in the middle of the screen there.
100K.
So far appears to be a nominal flight.
I will die when I gonna
Coming up
launch
here
there,
on
but no
Nico,
practice.
main
What?
engine cutoff
Oh.
will be followed shortly
Wait,
by
rephrase, just so I'm not saying
separation.
the
And
wrong
at that
thing.
point, after separation, we're gonna let the astronauts unbuckle and take in the freedoms of zero G. There is Miko, main engine cutoff.
Main engine cut
A
off.
beautiful shot down the New Shepard rocket. Look at that view.
Wow. I've said wow 15 times, I should stop.
Unreal.
Zero G.
Awaiting separation here.
Stage separation, I think. So, the weird
And
thing
here
about
we are.
this
You can
is
start
that
to see
they only get weightlessness or zero G
standby
for
in
about
front of
3
the
minutes.
separation of the
And you
cabin
just paid
from
250,
itself.
actually, when eventually it'll come down the prices. You just paid 250,000 for that ticket. That's expensive. For literally just a 10-minute ride. And 3 minutes of it is just weightlessness. That's really expensive. I don't know if you guys can hear. I'll turn it up.
And there we go. Our astronauts have passed the Kármán line at about 328,000 feet, continuing their ascent. You see the two vehicles there. When the speed hits zero, you know that they've hit apogee, their maximum altitude, and you hear they're having
Apogee.
quite an experience.
So they hit apogee at about 407. You can hear them talking, that's the fun part. Alright, I'll put it back down to what it was. 20.7. Alright.
1 minute warning. 1 minute warning.
Minute warning. So just so you know, they're not going fast enough that they actually go through re-entry. Zero G is the best. Oh yeah. There's West Texas. By the way, those that's speed and altimeter is for the booster.
First step, status check. Astronaut Oliver.
Blue Control, Oliver, status perfect. In seat.
Copy, astronaut Wally.
Wally. Blue Control, Wally is in seat.
Copy, astronaut demo.
Astronaut demo in my seat.
Copy, astronaut Bezos.
Alright, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Booster landing. I think they're all in their seats. All the crew. Here comes the booster.
Copy.
Here it goes.
Thank you again, everybody, for joining us live for our first human flight on New Shepard. So far, a nominal flight. Our booster is about
Sonic
to
booms.
return to its landing pad. There we see engine
Oh boy.
relights. The sonic boom.
No way. No way. That's the greatest definition of a suicide bird. Right there. They literally light it up at the last second that they possibly can. That's basically what it is. And the booster has touched down.
Welcome back, New Shepard.
Oh my goodness, that's the weirdest thing.
A beautiful rocket that provided a beautiful flight to space.
There it is.
First up, your booster has landed.
Booster landed. Blue Control, Bezos, that's great to hear about the booster.
And there it is, our crew captain.
Man, that's
with
the
our
craziest thing.
4 crew members on board.
You have a very happy crew up here, I want you to know.
I'm excited for like all the recordings that will come out later on, because this will be really fun to see.
Stand by drogues. Stand by drogues.
Drugs.
Stand by main. Stand by main.
And
So far, a nominal flight.
oh, drugs
Here
were cut.
comes the crew capsule
Main
back from
chutes
space.
are deployed.
The rogues deployed. Here are the mains out.
Fully
Reefing
deployed.
and coming to full inflation.
Yeah, inflation, sorry.
Our rocket went over Mach 3.
Wow.
And now they're coming floating back down at just about 15 or 16 miles an hour, about to join us home. Back here in West Texas after having gone over the Kármán line, the internationally recognized line of space. The world's newest astronauts. Gary, how you holding up, friend?
I am speechless.
That is cool.
Wow. And those big, beautiful windows.
I do have to say, it's good that they did a demo. Like, I honestly didn't expect much from them,
The activation of the
but
jet
that was amazing.
for a soft touchdown. At this point, there are sensors on board that are detecting how high they are above the ground. Multiple sensors. And just 6 feet above the ground, that cushion of air will puff, and they will have a soft touchdown, almost like just sitting in a chair. But I'm sure their adrenaline is pumping now.
Alright, we just passed 500. 400. 300. 200. 100. And touchdown.
Welcome back, New Shepard's first human crew.
Wow.
What a
Welcome
flight.
back to Earth, first step. Congratulations to all of you.
What
Splashdown.
What a day.
Yep. That works too.
We're so grateful to everybody who made this possible. Thank you. Blue Control, Oliver, thank you so much for everyone there. It was amazing. It was amazing.
Copy first step. You have a very happy Capcom here as well. Let's do a status check. Astronaut Oliver.
Blue Patrol, astronaut Oliver, status correct.
Copy. Astronaut. Copy. Astronaut Demo.
Astronaut Demo, I am unbelievably good.
Copy.
Blue Control, Bezos, best day ever.
Copy, everyone. Go ahead and remain in your seats. Crew member 7 is on their way. Shortly, you will hear the capsule off-gassing.
Wow. They all survived. Not that I thought that they would have died, but no. No. That sounded weird. Dude, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. I don't want to sneeze. I'm trying to hold it back.
Your apogee was 351,210 feet.
Blue Control, could you say that in meters?
Whoa. Man, they're not having the best service, I do have to say. They all just like started cheering, but then it just cut to the next scene right away. That was weird. Okay.
That was incredible. Wally, that was incredible. No, I was a helicopter. I was surprised at how easy zero G was. Yeah, it felt very like remarkably natural. It's like swimming. Yeah. Yeah, it's not. It's weird. It actually feels good. It felt.
Well, what a day. You can see our the world's newest minted astronauts there on board discussing their incredible flight of a lifetime up to space and back. Wow. Our team is now preparing landing safety operations.
Hopefully the mom of just...
The recovery crew has already, minutes ago, has left the barn there to go...
Once they pop out, I'll stop the stream, but pop out. Once they come out of the capsule, I'll stop the stream. If you were wondering.
Close to the capsule, it means that there's not much wind out there. It's a beautiful, beautiful day.
That's the
Not
crew.
too shabby, Gary. What do you think?
No, it was picture perfect. And it sounds like it landed pretty much exactly where we predicted. That's how they can get to it so quickly. They start moving even before it landed based on the prediction of landing. We use weather balloons that we launched throughout the morning, and that gives us a very good idea of where it will land, which are within 1,000 feet. What you're seeing that they're doing right now is Kevin Sprague, crew member 7, is just making sure everybody is okay and gives them a thumbs up. They're also grounding the vehicle. When you go into space, you could accumulate pretty significant electric charge. That's actually why we prefer that the astronauts not get out themselves, so that we can ground the vehicle at static charge, which can be quite strong.
Excellent, and I think there that Kevin Sprague, our crew member 7, has given the thumbs up for all of our astronauts that are on board there. Again, Jeff Bezos, Mark Bezos, Wally Funk, and Oliver Daemon. What an incredible day. You heard them on the audio.
There's
Best
like
day
stairs.
Ever. I mean, this is I feel like this is our best day ever, and we didn't even get to go up to space. I mean, what a day. Again, congratulations to the entire Blue team, our astronaut crew, and of course the friends and family of these incredible astronauts that are just about to exit the capsule here. Let's wait for that moment. There you see Jeff in the window.
Well, there's like 50 million people standing there.
Felix is up here. All right, guys, what we're doing.
See, I wouldn't want that. I would just want a peaceful, oh, it's time to get out. I wouldn't want that whole crew. No.
The main parachute line in front of the hatch.
You're just moving one of the main parachute lines to make sure it doesn't snag the hatch when it opens.
And there's Jeff. Thumbs up.
CC safe, Jimmy.
You be safe, Jimmy.
Safe?
No, I got it. No, I still had it on my side.
Confirm. Okay, so you can go out. Go to the camera.
Jimmy! Jimmy!
Gary, the architect of New Shepard, congratulations to you, man.
Congratulations.
Give me a
to you,
hug.
Ira.
This is just. Ugh. What a day. Again, thank you everybody for joining us live for our first human flight of New Shepard. Our 4 astronauts went to space and back, topping over 350,000 feet, well over 100 kilometers. They've come back down safely. We're just waiting here for egress. Our crew is going to get out of the capsule and meet their families back here on the ground. Of course, their families that have provided so much support since they were little kids and dreamt of this to this day and this moment.
Let me know when everybody's there. Caitlin, you ready? Stanley, are we ready?
Oh, they just asked the family if they were ready. Okay, this is actually kind of cool. I didn't think it would be this cool. Okay, that's not safe. But whatever. I'm not the safety person, so. Wow. 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 Well, like Oliver's mom probably just said, congratulations, graduate.
What a day again here, a successful launch and landing of the New Shepard rocket and crew capsule with our first human flight crew there, Jeff Bezos, Mark Bezos, Oliver Daemon, and Wally Funk. And their families there giving big hugs all around. What a moment, so much emotion from all of them. The elation. Did you see Wally? Did you see Wally when she came out? You know, this I told you she was probably going to do a summer, cartwheel as she came out of that capsule. What an incredible, incredible day.
Okay.
Let's just capture a couple
Well,
more moments of
now
this.
that
Again,
they safely popped out of the
space
capsule,
flight. So much engineering,
that will be the end of
so
my
much
stream, so I can catch up on my
hard
sleep.
engineering, technical
Now,
thought that
it's
goes into
bright
it.
outside,
But
but
when you put people
I
on
still need
board,
sleep.
there's such an incredible emotional component to
Thank you
this.
everyone that joined me today for this live stream.
The effort, the blood,
Congratulations
sweat,
to
and
all the
tears. You know
passengers
this better than
and crew
anybody
of Blue
else.
Origin.
Again, congratulations,
And
Gary.
I wish you guys
And
a
congratulations
great
to the entire Blue Origin team.
rest of July.
This
I
might have
almost
looked
forgot what
easy
month
today,
it is.
It was anything but easy. To design a vehicle
By the
like
way,
this that
I
is so
don't know
safe
if I'll
that
be here
anybody can
for
get on
the
board.
From
Boeing
Wally
Starliner
Funk,
launch,
who today
but
became
hopefully I will be.
the world's
Hopefully.
oldest astronaut
That'll
at
be
82,
next
to Oliver Daemon, who became the world's
Friday,
youngest
I think.
astronaut
It's
at
July
18.
30th.
He joins us from
So,
the Netherlands. Again, again,
thank you
big
everyone who
shout out
joined,
to our
and I'll see
viewers
you
in
next
the
time.
Netherlands. Congratulations. You should be very, very, very proud of your countrymen.